Hello again. This is our third topic for the week and our last topic, discussing our screencast assignment. So, your assignment is due week 14. You're going to record a screencast, and it is going to be related to the topic, or it should be related to the topic you're writing your paper on. The following week after that, you're going to review classmate screencasts and have online discussions. Some of these discussions will be ones I generate, other ones will be discussions generated by your fellow classmates. So, your screencast should be a minimum of 15 minutes. It can be, or I should say, it should be on the same topic as your written final project. You're going to create a PowerPoint like this one, or you can use similar other software like Prezi or Google Slides or something else. Now, your sections are going to include an introduction to the diagnosis or disease. So similar to the written assignment, you're going to present the diagnosis or the disease, whatever you're going to be exploring. You're going to discuss within that section similar things as you would with the paper, how the disease impacts the individual, and how the disease is treated by your profession, your discipline. So how does the disease impact function? And how the disease can affect the individual's short-term and long-term health. The next section, you're going to discuss one of the psychosocial domains. So you may have several domains that you're going to be exploring in your paper. You're going to just discuss one within this lecture, within this screencast that you're presenting. Then you're going to discuss the treatment option or options for this psychosocial domain. So for example, I gave the return to work illustration, searching for return to work for people post-stroke or post-TBI. So what are ways that individuals are rehabilitated to be able to return to work? How effective are those strategies? And then in the final section, section 4, you're going to discuss current challenges in successfully restoring or optimizing patient function in this domain. So is there the potential for deficits to remain? What challenges do those pose for an individual? So those are going to be your sections that you're going to be looking at. And in your scoring rubric, this is a 50-point assignment, 25 points for adequately addressing each section. Note, don't overwhelm the slides with text. Don't make it be something that the person feels like they're just having to read through everything. Rather, include relevant info you want someone to know, that you want to really highlight, but don't put in all the information. That gives you an opportunity to discuss, expand upon things, and it helps to keep the listener paying attention, because if you're just basically reading through things, it may be easier for them to zone out. Include figures. Figures really help with maintaining focus, keeping people's attention. Try to make sure that the figures are relevant to what you're talking about. Sometimes people will get in the habit of just having pictures up for the purpose of having pictures, but if you can have something that is relevant to the topic on that slide, that's great. You can also always do little screen grabs from the articles. So if there were tables or figures within the articles you could use to help illustrate the point, that would be a very effective way of doing things too. Clarity of communication. How well are you presenting? Are you coming across clear, or are you stumbling and mumbling a lot? So take your time. No rush, no hurry to get through things. Don't feel like you're having to speak 1,000 miles a minute. And then I want you to generate some discussion questions. So generate about 3 to 5 discussion questions, things that you would like to have an interaction on with your fellow classmates. Now, the inclusion of evidence. We don't need to have a citation list at the end of a PowerPoint. Something that drives me nuts is when you go to a conference and the presenter has 3 slides at the end of the PowerPoint and there's all these citations and they go, and here are my citations. And they click through them real quick, and it's like, what is the point? Because nobody has access to your PowerPoints. They're not given out usually. I think it's better if you embed something within the slide. So if somebody goes, oh, that's a really interesting slide, I would like to know more about that. Here's what I'd like you to do. Either put a little screen grab of the title and the authors from the article, as shown on the right there, or put the first author et al., the abbreviation of the journal, and the year. That's a way to show that you're referencing information. And I think it's a cleaner way of doing things than just having the, in my opinion, absurd presentation of a bazillion articles, a bazillion references that nobody can read, and people spend less than a 0.1 second looking at them. Snipping tools. So if you want to be able to get a little screen grab like that, a lot of times a snipping tool comes with your computer. If not, you can go online, put in download snipping tool, and a lot of free apps are available. Do you have screen recording software? If you do, great. If you do not, then Panopto provides a free screen recording software program. And so you can download this one. Just put in Panopto into your Google and you'll get to the website. Finally, probably the best way for us to present these screencasts are, you can try emailing them to me. That's one possibility through a service that handles things that are large in size. Other ways of doing things, if you have a YouTube page, upload to YouTube and send me the link. That may be an easier way of doing things. But regardless, we want to be able to make sure that your fellow classmates can check them out.